Hello and welcome. I hope you are safe and well. Today's exciting episode is a sewing vlog where I do a little bit of lots of different things, and I can't really decide what to begin.
It's perfect jacket.
So in the last few months of last year, I decided that this year I would have a theme for each month and it would be one movie. And I was the only one I could really decide on that I really wanted to do a capsule collection for was Desperately Seeking Susan. And but world events being what they are, I just feel like it's a little too frivolous. So I put off my January sewing plans video and I did just a collections video. I got out 12 of my beaded jackets. But maybe it'll help me decide what I want to do each month if I take a look at my Make 9 and make new 2024 Make 9 plans, perhaps. Oh my gosh, we're how many days into the new year and already everything's still a mess. So this is the jacket that I just beaded, so it's the first thing of 2024, but I've decided I don't think I will add anything more beads to the cuff. I left it there for a little bit and I think I like it the way it is. I added up the beads and it's got 920 beads on it. That's pretty impressive for a jacket that doesn't really have many beads on the sleeve at all. No wonder it took me so long. It's basically the same as not really, as a regular jacket. It's a lot of beads. I'm considering doing this style of beading for quite a few more jackets. There's a volcano that's just become active in Iceland, and I've got this jacket that's sort of black and red and orange, really volcanic, active volcano colors. So I thought I might do beading on that. But first I've got to deal with everything on this rack. So I took off half the December makes to make room for the jacket video, my favorite jackets video. So I'll carefully pack those ones back away and then I'll get the other December makes from the other rack and put them on this rack. And I've still got some on here that I haven't finished. So I haven't finished the cuffs of that one either. Ugh. I'm trying to get all the December makes on here so I can do the everything I made in December video. These are, in a previous vlog, I showed you all the ones that I haven't done. And I think I'm just going to pack most of these away in a box. I will get to them eventually, but I'm not going to stress myself out at the start of the year. Okay, so these are all the December makes. Ugh, I hate it when things are on the rack in an order that isn't color coordinated and it doesn't look harmonious. Anyway, I still have to do the cuffs of that one. I'm not sure I can be bothered. I kept out 3 jackets. So this one I've done, the black and white check one. I finished that one and I've got 3 more that I think it's manageable. 2 of them just need the neckline done, and the brown one I've got the entire lining done for that. So I'll just machine sew the lining in and then have to top stitch. That's, it's not a small amount of work, but I think I can get that done. So I'll do that in the next little while and then I will be back. I went left to right. I did the silk lining one first in brown and then I did the magenta Chanel and I just finished this one. And I know exactly how I'm going to bead this one. I'm going to do just beads around the top and around the bottom and the cuffs so that I leave the middle clear and you can see all the different sorts of ribbons in there. It's going to be awesome. Okay, and then I filmed the everything I made in December video. I mean, all the videos there, but I think there was a few unfinished projects. So like the green one, there's a whole video on that. The patchwork dress, there's a video on that. This teal patchwork dress is a video on that. The gingerbread, there's one video on making the jacket and several videos on beading it because it just took so long. There's a Kandinsky jacket video. There's the festive print dress video. These are 2 unfinished jackets, so there wasn't a video on them. And then the 4 brooches, there was one video on that, just how to make a brooch out of beads. It's quite simple but fun project, manageable if you haven't done much beading before. There are 2 more jackets. One of them has a video, one of them doesn't. And then the Egyptian tweed, I'm still beading that one. But there is a make a jacket video of making the actual jacket if you want to see how that pattern matching was done. And then I made this jacket in November, but sort of didn't like the beading, so I took it off and rebeaded it in December. And and that's the vintage knit one at the front there, and the magenta tweed, the magenta Chanel tweed that I just finished doing the neckline of in the back there. I cannot wait to bead those 2. And then these were the last 2 from the video. And as you can see, I put back on the rack all the jackets that I want to bead. So now I've got a whole rack of things to do. I mean, normally the point of doing those Everything I Made videos is that I finally get to put everything away. Like I get to pack away the jackets and put the dresses in the dress area. But I love this sleeve. I still haven't done the cuff, and I don't know, I just can't be bothered. Some things just seem ridiculously frivolous at the moment, and I'll put this dress in the wardrobe, and actually I've hung it up on the other rack with some unfinished dresses from the 1939 Vogue pattern, and I'll get to them. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little hard finding motivation for some things at the moment. I do have to do the art sleeves for the Egyptian tweed. And I think with this gold one here, I'm going to do, because sometimes people ask me, like they're obviously shopping online, and they ask me whether it really matters whether you use a good tweed or a semi-good tweed. So I think I will do gold beads for the gold Marc Jacob one, and then you can see like the difference between the 2 tweeds, even if they've got basically the same beading on them. I think I'll do that, because I also like wearing jackets that are kind of the same but slightly different. Obviously, I mean, I have over 100 jackets that basically all look the same. Anyway, I was thinking about jackets. One of the reasons I really wanted to do Desperately Seeking Susan, like use that as a theme for a month, was I love the idea of identity. And, you know, there's 2 characters, and if you don't know the movie, there's just one character who's this bored housewife, and she ends up buying the other character's clothes and wearing them. And yeah, it's about identity and how your clothes define you and how you try and force your clothes to define you rather than them just being an expression of who you are. Like there's 2 characters who use clothes differently, and then towards the end they sort of become more, the second character becomes more reconciled with who she is. But yeah, that's what interests me about it. So maybe I'll still do it, because it's not that frivolous. I don't think fashion is frivolous at all. And throughout history, it's always been used to, look around now. It's used to, as an expression of solidarity or whatever. So yeah, I think I'll look at the concepts that the movies make me think of, rather than, just trying to copy bits of the wardrobe from the movie. There is a green sequin dress that I love and a black sequin jacket, and I've got black sequin fabric, so I'm going to make that up into a jacket. And also I thought maybe I'd just make some statement jackets, because the gold sequin fabric, I didn't make any sequin jackets last month, so I kind of decided to go overboard in the opposite direction. So I think I won't make all of these up, but I definitely make the yellow gold one and maybe that top one that's French sequins, and maybe the steel grey, sort of blue grey one. And yeah, this one is particularly difficult to work with, so I think that will be a good useful video. And also the ancient Egyptian tweed, I have to finish making that one. And I don't know, there's so many that I want to bead. I don't know. I think I'll just make a list. I'll do the Make 9 for 2023. I think I'll do a separate video for that. And then, this is the volcanic one, the Iceland volcano one. It's just got all the colours of lava, red hot lava in there. So like it's sort of ashy black and white. And then but when it's molten, it's all those orange and red colours. So I don't know. I thought it was a good one to do. You know my navy Chanel tweed with the snow dump bead design on it? It's sort of got all the beads around the shoulders and their neckline. And then there's also beads around the base of the jacket. If I do it with fire color beads, I think that would look good. And I do have some opaque glass beads. They're quite heavy. They're solid glass beads. But I also have these transparent glass beads, cut glass beads in different sizes. I just got a couple of them out. And I think they would be so much better because I love the way the light changes through them, whether you're outside or, it's the bright middle of the day or the afternoon or at night. I love the light play on those sort of things. And here's just a photograph of it with the tweed. So I think that one would be beautiful. And these are some more, how good would it have been if I'd used this for the volcano jacket? But yeah, I made these jackets ages ago. So this is the Snow White one, just because it's got all the colours of the Disney Snow White in there. And I want to put a tiny, sort of small glass bead on each of the ones in those little squares. And this one, I was thinking I wanted to do bows on this one because I still haven't used bows. They're beads, but they're in the shape of a bow. But I mean, I could use beads on there, maybe. Oh, the green look beautiful. Those ones are plastic beads, so they're lighter. They wouldn't be as heavy as the glass ones. Or I've got those candy coloured ones. They're quite cute. Oh, they all look so good. I love this jacket. I don't want to mess it up because I just love it so much. So, but I'm thinking maybe the bows. And I'm desperately want to make some floral jackets this year. These are the apricot ones that I used on my tweed Christmas tree during Vlogmas. I packed them away again neatly. So yeah, I don't know. I'm very disorganized. I think, I love that picture where she eats the Cheetos, and I love making layer cake dresses. So I thought, maybe I can make one in bright orange or the colors of that packet of junk food, and make a layer cake dress out of that. Because I just like wearing jacket with jeans and a t-shirt. So the idea of making capsule collections is a little bit ridiculous for me when all I like are like one type of dress. I like a pullover dress that has a nice full skirt, and I like a Chanel style jacket. That's pretty much it. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like in Desperately Seeking Susan, there's these amazing earrings. I don't have my ears pierced and I really don't wear jewellery much. But this gold sequin jacket with the gems on it is basically as bling and decorative as those massive earrings. So I can just sort of focus on each bit or either what they mean or what they tell you about the character, or just because they're cool. And then I can make a Chanel jacket based on that, or a dress based on that. A layer cake dress based on that. Okay, I feel better about that now. So I'm going to go away and make a video about my Make 9 for 2023 and 2024. Then I'm going to make a sewing plans video for the Desperately Seeking Susan capsule collection, or whatever it is, jacket and dress wardrobe. And then I also have to start the jacket mock-up project, where I'm going to try and use every single sewing pattern that I have. There's like 50 plus of them. I think I will start the project by doing Vogue 7975. I already have like 100 jackets literally of this pattern. But I often get asked how you make alterations and how I originally, when I first got the pattern, how I made it fit me. So I'll make two. I'll make one as the original, and then I'll do another one and I'll like show and do all the alterations, and then I'll compare the two so people can see what they have to do. I'll also sort of go through the order in which you check which parts are fitted. Like you do the back first and the shoulders first, and then only then do you concern yourself with your bust. You like the biggest mistake people make from based on comments and people asking me things is people focused on their chest first. You have to get a jacket to fit you in the back and the shoulders first. That's it. And then only then do the front part. So yeah, I'll just sort of go through that and explain it and show it. And then I think I'll show like the original jacket and my version of the jacket, and you can see why I did it, because it's much more Karl Lagerfeld era Chanel, the way I make jackets, as opposed to the actual pattern for the Vogue 7975. So I think I'll start with that one, and then for each jacket after that I can say refer to that one if you want like a lot of detail about how to fit your jacket. And then for each of the others I'll just make the jacket and then do a brief review of the jacket, and then after every 5 jackets or 6 jackets I'll do a group review and comparing them all to each other. So there'll be standalone videos if you've bought a pattern and you want to see what it looks like actually made up, because the picture on the front isn't always entirely representative. Like this jacket here is the Egyptian tweed one. So anyway, that is it for this video. I think I've worked through my existential crisis and I know what I'm going to do this month. So I am going to go make a big list of all the things I have to do and make some more videos. Yeah, I was going to go back to, like last year I did 3 videos a week, but I think this month is still holiday month. So I think I'll do a video a day for as long as I can. I don't want to burn myself out. But I just feel like there's so many horrible things going on in the world. I think if I can just do something, like even if it's just busy work. No, I'm not really articulating it. Like this video, I started it by being all stressed and blah, blah, blah. But now that I just sort of, you create, and then by creating, you find your focus. That's what I'm hoping for. And I definitely want to make more floral jackets this year. They're incredibly challenging, but so rewarding. I love them. Okay, I'm going to go now, do something positive and constructive. Happy sewing, or happy resting up if that's what you need at the moment. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and been inspired or calmed. And yeah, happy sewing.